NHL player stat leaders, week 13. Welcome to the pretty board. I was up until 4 a.m. doing this. I got a few hours sleep, and here we are. I'm going to give you the same energy I had last night. Just to be clear, this is all pre-Sunday, January 6th games, so please make a note of that. I stayed up late and got up early trying to get this out there because I wanted this to be online before any of the Sunday games finished, and they start so early. I might be rethinking about when I release this video. Maybe Sunday is not the perfect day to do it. In any case, let's talk about points. Don't worry, I'll be doing a little close-up on each of these categories so you don't miss anything. I ran out of magnets at one point. That was for the Colorado Avalanche. All right, so points 1, 2, 6 here. Nikita Kucherov, Mikko Rantanen, Nathan MacKinnon, Johnny Gaudreau, Connor McDavid, Mitchell Marner. Johnny Gaudreau has risen on this list, and that's no surprise because, so have the Calgary Flames. They've had a really good last couple of weeks especially. And there's Mitchell Marner hanging on to number 6 spot. Just bumped out of the 5 like he was the All-Star game. It stings, it hurts, it burns. Goals. Alex Ovechkin, Jeff Skinner, John Tavares, Nathan MacKinnon, David Pastrnak, Gabriel Landeskog, Joe Pavelski. John Tavares moving up that list. And I believe Nathan MacKinnon is a little higher as well. Although, as you can see, there's a 4-way tie for 4th spot. And Joe Pavelski continues to contribute. And hey, Ovechkin's got 30 goals. 30 already. It's like we're 41 games in. He's going to have a 60-goal season. Assists. Nikita Kucherov, Mikko Rantanen, Blake Wheeler, Mitchell Marner, Brent Burns, Nathan MacKinnon, Johnny Gaudreau, Connor McDavid. Brent Burns really rising higher on that list. He's really turned it on. He's got it in at least 4th gear right now. And I know Carlson's doing better, but obviously you still don't feel he's in his, his sweet spot, so to speak. And maybe another 2-3 weeks. It'll be interesting to see if he gets there as well. In any case, power play goals. David Pastrnak, Braden Point, Patrick Laine, Mikko Rantanen, and Mike Hoffman. Florida made it to the board. What? Yeah. So Mike Hoffman's got 10 power play goals. That's basically half of his total. He's got 20. He's on pace for 40 goals, boys and girls. Yeah, isn't that amazing? I should have worn a Florida Panther t-shirt. Even though Florida isn't doing well in the standings, those top 2 lines anyways of theirs are continuing to do well. Short-handed goals. Mark Jankowski, Michael Grabner, I like saying that, Jankowski, Brad Richardson, Cody Eakin, Anthony Cirelli. Jankowski has just pushed everybody aside here and taken hold, or at least tied to taking hold of that top spot with Grabner at number 4, because that's what Calgary does these days. They're taking hold. Don't worry, Tampa. No one's going to touch you. All right. Next up, we have total on ice per game. Usual suspects here: Drew Doughty, Ryan Suter, Seth Jones, Chris Letang. It's definitely been heating up. Hits. This is a new category I decided to throw in here, especially for you fantasy poolie people in the banger leagues, obviously. Let's start off with William Carrier, Ryan Reeves, Milan Lucic, Cedric Paquette, Robert Hagg, Adam Larson, Chris Wagner. There's a hair there. It's bugging me. Won't come off. Come off. Oh, there's another one. Oh. Get out of there. Get out of there, hair. Okay, well, we'll just, we'll leave it there. He'll linger. It's like one of those you find in the shower, and they won't. You have to keep throwing water on the wall to get it down. Anyways, so William Carrier, I have to look him up. Even me, yeah. he's a left winger, I'm pretty sure, and he's on the fourth line with Ryan Reeves. So you've got your fourth line has got two-thirds, 2 of the 3 players on your fourth line are 1-2 in hits. They're doing something right there in Las Vegas. Now, whenever that line steps, on the ice, it's not your typical fourth line. They're doing something, even if it is just striking fear into the opponent. Lucic, hey, he's got to get the numbers somewhere because he's not getting them as points right now. Cedric Paquette, I'm surprised to see him so high on the list. Not that I'm surprised to see him as a big hitter. Robert Hagg, good to see Philly make it to the show here. Adam Larson, I didn't know he hit that much, honestly. And Chris Wagner, not surprising. Face-off win percentage. Claude Giroux remains the champion of this category at a staggering over 60%. Jason Spezza, Ryan O'Reilly, Luke Glendening, Adam Lowry. Shooting percentage. Alex Chiasson, Elias Pettersson, Valerie Philippa, Mark Scheifele, and Joe Pavelski. This one, I know I sort of changed the way I do this. I put a bare minimum of 30 games / 30 hits in order to make it to that list. Otherwise, I know it was different last time because Austin Matthews would have been at number 4 here, and he's only played, I want to say, 26 games. So I could have included him, but yeah, he would have been number 4. Shots. Nathan McKinnon, Patrick Kane, Tyler Seguin, Dylan Larkin, Jack Eichel. No one on that list should be shocking to anyone. Blocked shots. Ian Cole, Andy Green, Brent Seabrook, Alexander Edler, Chris Tanev. This is also a new category I decided to throw up here. It's fun to look at. Let's get to the goaltenders, yeah? Starting off with the goals against average. Robin Lehner at the top there. Curtis McElhinney, Jack Campbell, Pecoroni, Ben Bishop. Robin Lehner. wow. I'm Barry Trotz, right? Right? With the system they're playing there, the defensive system, it's really given their goaltenders confidence because I know Grice is doing well as well. And in the past 2 weeks, Islanders they beat Toronto 4-0. They were down 2 goals to St. Louis, came back and won. They're on a tear right now. In terms of power rankings, they're in the top 10. Curtis McElhinney, after coming back from, I want to say, his second injury, hasn't missed a beat. He's continuing to have another good year, this time with the Carolina Hurricanes. Jack Campbell, he's on that list. He's only played 14 games so far this year, and I was deciding whether I was going to have him on this list at all because of that. He was injured, I want to say, somewhere in mid to late November and didn't come back until his first game in January 1st. But in his first game back on January 1st, I believe it was the Vegas Golden Knights, and he lost that game. LA lost that game 1-0. He stopped 46 shots. Yeah, 46. So it's like, okay, I got to give him some credit here, and I kept him on the list. Save percentage. There he is, Jack Campbell. So save percentage, I view, if you've seen some of these videos, as a more accurate picture of how a goaltender's doing. And yeah, it's no joke. There he is. Robin Lehner, 9.927. Just unbelievable. I'm just surprised at some of the... Halak is not surprising me anymore. He's just having a great year. Gibson, he's been going on and off in that top 5. Of course, DeSmith and Halak tied for the 3rd spot. DeSmith, even though, still doing well, even though Murray's had a lot of the starts lately, most of the, I want to say, in the past 6-7 games, it's been mostly Murray. But DeSmith continues to put up numbers in any case. Wins. Marc-Andre Fleury, Frederik Andersen, Martin Jones, Sergei Bobrovsky, Jakob Markstrom, and Connor Hellebuyck. Marc-Andre Fleury is pulled away because, hey, Vegas just won't play anyone else. Hopefully they give him some kind of a rest in the in the back half of the last 15 games or so of the season, and some of the backups play a bit better. I was going to say PK Subban. Frederik Andersen has slipped up the pace a little bit here because he's had a groin injury of late. Mike Hutchinson, who the Leafs acquired from Florida, has played the last couple of games because Garrett Sparks, their backup, is also injured. He got a concussion he got a puck to the head in practice and blah 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 blah. And Martin Jones, hey, Martin Jones is on that list, isn't that? You're like, what? He doesn't even have a .900 save percentage. Now, it might have changed after last night because they beat the Tampa Bay Lightning. Tampa Bay lost. That's what just came out of my mouth? I don't know. Yeah, they lost the game. Mind you, it was on the back end of their road trip. I want to say their fifth or sixth maybe game of their road trip, and then they're now going back home. But they still, you can't, no excuses, right? For the league's best. I don't recall how many Jones did play that game. I don't recall how many saves he made, but without a .900 save percentage, and he's still putting up 18 wins. San Jose starting around in the form. If those goaltenders start playing better, look out. Burns, Carlson, are Pavelski are really turning it up. They're starting to get into that playoff mode there. Sergei Bobrovsky, even though he's had an up and down season, still, part of that top five with wins. Markstrom, I guess people shouldn't be surprised anymore that he's there. I want to say it's in between, somewhere in December, he had like a 6-game win streak going, and that's part of the reason why Vancouver's actually within a wild card. Within spitting distance of a wild card spot right now. I don't think that's going to last. I have no. I like Vancouver. I like the Canucks. I just have no. I'm not. What's the word I'm looking for? Early, no sleep. Words. I have no illusions about Vancouver making the playoffs whatsoever. But they've been doing well. Pettersson did get injured the other day, although it looked really bad, it doesn't look like he's going to be out for long. So, so who knows? I think the team goes with him as he goes. In any case, I digress. Last category here: shootouts. Marc-Andre Fleury, Keith Kincaid, and Jaro Halak. On Marc-Andre Fleury, because he's playing so much, really, but still, he's doubling up on the rest of the league. Rest of the best, so to speak. Now, there are actually 4 players tied for the second spot here. I just didn't have enough room to squeeze them on. The other 2 are Mikko Koskinen of the Edmonton Oilers and Matt Murray of the Pittsburgh Penguins. If he starts playing well too, all of a sudden, Pittsburgh's just on a tear right now. They look like a full-on playoff team right now, and they're playing like it. And now their goaltenders, both goaltenders are starting to get going, especially Murray, who had a very slow start to the season, plus, a couple injuries and stuff he was going through. They're back. Anyways, this video is long enough. Thank you so much for watching. As always, I would love to hear your thoughts and opinions. Is there a category here that you would like to see on this that you think that I might have missed? I would love to hear your comments about your team and who you think is maybe you're surprised that's not on here. In any case, hit like if you like this video, smash that subscribe button if you haven't already, and if you happen to have any Hockey Geek friends, hey, please don't feel shy about sharing. Thanks again, and I'll see you soon.